Hi there everybody, how's it going? I hope you're doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matty Tomato. Cheers for tuning in. Welcome to episode 2 of the Airport City build here, where we're playing Airport City on the Game Insight desktop version, which is, as of now, in 2022, which is pretty good. And so far we've just got started. Let me just collect these passengers here, because obviously we're going to need these. And we got started in the first episode. We got a basic airport going here. We've got the basic principles up and running. We've got 2 little planes just flying 2 little flights to small villages and on training flights. In between episodes, I did just bookmark the airport city here, so I can take the airport cash, which is nice. And will be very, very useful in the future. But also, it just completes that mission, so it's not hanging around here. So it says land a guest plane. Well, let's start by clearing these 2 out of here, which means that we will successfully complete that mission. Superb. Okay. Keep going here. Collect income from 3 eateries. Well, that's great. They yield every 30 seconds, so that's not difficult. Fantastic. Okay, keep racking up the money, and we have leveled up to level 4. So some new buildings have become available. We can see here that the mansion is available. We can also level up our terminal, which is great because that allows for a bigger capacity of passengers in the terminal, which is really, really good. So this is a little thing that lands every day. It's the container, and essentially you just get random bonuses from it every day, which is really, really good. So you can see here, if I click on this, there's a big list of bonuses that you can get, and if you wait enough time, then you will eventually get all the way to the top. In this case, the top one is an Owl S1, which is kind of nice because it's a 10% faster version of the Owl plane, which is the Tier 2 plane set that, well, we're basically nowhere near at this point. But 500 coins, nothing to be sniffed at. We're definitely going to pick that up. So we'll take the 500 coins here, which is super, and of course if we then wait 1 minute, we'll then get a bonus 50 fuel, which is rather nice. I knew that was happening, which is why I said earlier there will be means of getting more fuel. The other thing that happens is when you level up, you also get your fuel filled up automatically for you, which is very, very nice. Okay, so collect passengers from 3 houses. Well, in order to do that, we're going to have to send a plane away. So let's go ahead and send this plane off. Obviously, the training flight, we've got all the stars. We kind of don't really need to do that anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and start using the small village because we want to get the stars, but also it yields... Actually, per minute, it's not as much, because 3 minutes here would be 30 coins, but then it would be 9 experience as opposed to 10. So the difference, yeah, uses twice as much fuel. So theoretically, you want to fly a big pile of training flights, but I'm going to go for the small village just because it's easier. I'm actually going to go ahead and send this one away as well. I'm going to get rid of those guys so we can then complete these collections here. I'm going to also pick up the extra fuel from the container first, because obviously I can then start the countdown towards the next bonus. So anytime that's available, I'm going to try to do that. So I've got 5 minutes to wait until the next one. Okay, so completed, extra 5 passengers. Not the greatest reward on earth, but it'll do. Send a plane to the small village. Well, that's kind of annoying because I've literally just sent those 2 planes away, so I have to wait for those 2 to come back before I can actually complete those, which is kind of annoying. But oh well, what can you do? So in the meantime, whilst we're waiting, we've got 2.5 minutes to wait here. Let's go ahead and land some guest planes. Let's just wait for our plane to take off there. There we go, that's better. We can now land 2 planes at the same time. For some reason it was coming out of the screen earlier. I don't know what was going on, but oh well. Let's take a look at what we can build. So, grocery store, we've got the car dealership. The car dealership is a good one, actually. 36 coins every 20 minutes. It takes 350 to do so, though. We can also build the mansion now, which is kind of nice. We can also build the stone castle, but obviously that costs airport cash, so we're probably not going to build any of those. And we can upgrade our terminal, which is what I mentioned before. We could also build the small lake. Exactly the same as the tree, just costs 20 coins more. That's literally it there, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing special about that at all. Okay, so let's collect from these 2 guest planes whilst we're here. Okay, another drop there. Okay, so we've got 2 items for the Lost and Found collection, which is nice. Of course, if you get all 5 in that collection, you can swap those items for coins and experience, and you also get a random bonus as well. So sometimes you'll get a set of goodies, sometimes you'll get a bonus, sometimes you'll get a building, depending on how many times you complete that collection. There's all sorts of good stuff that you can pick up from all these collectibles that are dropped, which is nice. Oh, we had an extra guest plane land there. Didn't actually see that. I forgot about that guy. Oh well. Sorry, dude. Let's land this swallow. So the swallow is... so currently we have the... what planes do we have? Okay, we can watch it. Yeah, so we've got the 2 swallows here. That's our 2 planes, but the next level is the Swift. It's still a tier 1 plane, even though it's a level up. You can fly to more destinations, but... it's still considered a tier 1 plane. Is the Swallow and the Swift are both considered the same level. It's not until you get to the Owl, which is the turboprop plane, is it considered a tier 2. Right, let's keep landing these guys. Actually, we've only got 20 seconds to go until our actual planes arrive, but that's okay. I'm just going to land both of these 2 here, service them, and by which point our own planes will have landed, and we can just churn through and make some extra money. I mean, why not? Get some extra fuel, some extra passengers. Why would we not want to do that? So yeah, absolutely right. These planes, I like the takeoff and landing animations. Actually, they're really cool. Like the lights coming on the runway and all that. Pretty cool. Ooh, an empennage, excellent. They're useful for when planes break down. We will eventually be able to build a repair base over here, and so if planes break down, we can send them in there, and you can use parts to fix them. Which is cool. Okay, these eateries, I'm still going to keep them for now, but eventually I'm going to build some other buildings and other commerces. Possibly even a car. I might even get the car dealership up and running here. Could be an interesting thing to do. Not sure. Have to figure that out. Right. Okay, so the mission required us to send the plane to the small village, so I'll just send one off for now, just in case the next mission says I'll collect the income from the small village, in which case I've got the other plane here, which may actually allow me to complete that mission fairly quickly. In the meantime, let's get a couple of guest planes coming in. Cool. Okay, money and experience, that's what we want. Good. Okay, so now we've got some extra missions here, so get a gift at the bank. Land 3 guest planes at the airport, and carry out the flight to the small village 4 times to become a specialist. Well, that's handy because I'm literally just about to complete that. Ta-da! See, that's where you don't get too far ahead of yourself. Actually, make sure that you're moving through the missions before you rush ahead. Very, very useful. Good. Okay, so that meant I was able to complete that mission. We can then visit Madeleine Airborne. Okay, so we'll do that soon. First, though, I'm just going to send this plane away. And then I'm going to collect. Excellent. I'll collect from the eateries as well. Do the rounds. Fantastic. Okay, so... landing guest planes was part of the mission, so let's get these guys... really? Oh, because I just landed that one, that's why. Okay, come on then. Okay, we'll start by picking up the passengers from the container first, so then we get a massive boost of passengers here, which will be great. Although if we have to collect from buildings, that's not going to be great. The next one is 6 airport cash in half an hour, so we're absolutely going to want to pick that up. Okay, so... visit Madeleine, take the gift, and land guest planes, which is what we're doing here at the moment. So the gift, if we go and click on the airport cashier, there's a free gift that you can pick up every so often. I'm going to pick this one up here, so in 9 hours there'll be another one. 300 coins, that's pretty good. Wow, very happy with that. So we have to wait 9 hours for the next one, but that's okay. Just little bonuses you can pick up. Sweet. Okay, so the 3 guest planes and visit Madeleine Airborne. Okay, well, we've landed 2 here, and then the third one is over in this corner over here. Good stuff. Another pair of glasses. It's kind of annoying that we've already got a pair of glasses, and sometimes you can just rack up like loads and loads and loads of the same thing, which is kind of annoying. But that's where neighbours come in handy, because you can send them off to them if they perhaps have other items that they need. You can can send your stuff off. Okay, build 2 grocery stores. Right. So we will do that. First things first, though. Edit mode. I'm going to delete this eatery here, and I'm going to build the 2 grocery stores next to it, because I don't think we need 3 eateries. Let's say that. Okay, so 1 and 2. So the eatery yields 2 coins every minute, I think. I can't remember. What is it? No, the grocery store, sorry. I can't remember its yield. That's kind of annoying. Right, let's go ahead and collect these 2 guest planes, because our 2 regular planes are about to come back. Or our 2 planes. They're not regular planes, they are our planes. Okay, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and... Right, I will delete... right, I'll add the small village, of course, because that's... I will delete all of these for now. So if you want to add me, here is my friend code. Pause the video if you want to get the friend code, and send me a request and drop your name in the comment section as well. Or don't drop your name in the comment section, but write in the comment section that you sent me a request on this username, so I know that it's somebody who's actually watched my videos that is sending me the neighbour request. Because at the moment, you know, otherwise I have no idea of knowing. So, okay, so the task is to visit Madeline. Fair enough. So she'll have something of everything, pretty much. I mean, this is massive. Look at this. This is what Airport City can become. What an incredible, Jesus, what an incredible place. So we can pick up like lots of freebies. So let's just visit. Ooh, some cognac. Okay, and then we get reputation level, which is fantastic. So the better reputation level you have, the more neighbours you can visit. Which means the more gifts you can send and receive. Cool. Okay, so bring a villager statuette from small village. Okay, so this is where it's showing you the ability to create collections here. So if I order my readiness, we can see the ones that are more likely to complete. So it's showing you the ability that if you fly to certain places and get certain gifts, you can complete collections, and you can obviously earn yourself bonus coins and experience. We've built the 2 grocery stores, so let's go ahead and collect that. Build 2 flower shops. Okay, so let's collect from there first. So the annoying thing is, yeah, 1, 2, it is 1, 2, 3. Bloody hell. Okay, so I'll build 1 there. And I'll build 1 there, and then we've got space for 2 like potential bonus buildings, and then 2 large buildings here. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for those flower shops, let's collect from our planes. Excellent! Okay, so level 5, we've unlocked a big pile of new destinations. And interestingly, we've unlocked the Swift plane, which is the upgraded version of the Swallows that we've got at this point in time. We can also upgrade the Town Hall, Pharmacy, which is a commerce. We can build some new buildings, repair base, fuel station. Absolutely loads of stuff has been unlocked at this stage. So this is where we can start expanding out a little bit if we want to. We can decide that maybe... Oh, it keeps pushing some of this at me here, which is the point where it usually does. Okay, so now it's reset the container. So this is the standard one that you get every day, and then you also get another container that gives you random bonuses. So I'm going to go for the first one here, which is the dice. You get a standard container every day and get random bonuses, which is good. So the dice is quite interesting. The thing is, when you collect bonuses from here, it automatically activates them. That's something to bear in mind. So the dice increases the chance of an item drop from a plane by 50%, which is great because we're actually looking for items here. What was it here? We want villager statuette, so we're looking for items here. So we definitely need to get some collectibles here. Okay, so it wants us to sell or drop the Swallow plane and buy a Swift. Okay, so the Swift is of course better, flies longer distance and things like that, but also we are actively... the irony of that. Okay, but also yields us more money. So we will want to upgrade at some point, but at the moment you can see here that we are looking for collectibles from the small village, so I'm not going to upgrade yet. Oh, I've already got the Aurora statuette because I bought that one in earlier. Great stuff. So you can see some of our missions are still orientating us towards the small village, which is the Swallow plane here. So I'm going to continue to send these 2 planes out here. I'm not going to buy the Swift just yet. I'm going to actually make sure that we've completed all of the missions required for the small village first. The other thing to note is, of course, that we've got the star levels, so if I were to sell both of these planes, I wouldn't be able to get these extra stars here. So I'm actively trying to get these stars as well. So I'm going to continue to fly to the small village for now, and then eventually I will upgrade to the Swift plane. Okay, let's pick this up here. So 200 fuel. I think it's fair to say that we're going to be okay for fuel for a while. Because that 200 is going to go straight up here, and now we have 242 fuel. So I don't think we're going to have too many more issues there. Build the flower shops. Excellent. Right, so... how long? Oh, seconds. Okay, fantastic. In the meantime, whilst we're waiting for those planes, let's go ahead and land some guest planes here. 9 coins every 10 minutes. Okay. So we're starting to get more commerces now that are going to top up the income, so eventually we'll be able to build buy some better planes, which would be really, really rather nice. Okay, we also got an inconvertible coin there, which it wants me to use. The inconvertible coin increases your income from commercial buildings. It essentially doubles it, so if you've got some really big producing, big hitting commerces, you're going to double your money for 3 hours, which is pretty good. So you can really rack up some cash if you continue to use that. Okay, so now it wants us to collect from commercial and residential buildings. Annoyingly, of course, we've got lots of passengers, so we might take a little while completing that one. And then, of course, we've then got to buy the Swallow as well. In addition to the standard missions, you've also got the daily bonus. So I'm going to collect the daily bonus here. So every day you log on, you pick up more bonuses. It's quite cool. You've also got the daily mission. So there is a set of missions here. If we complete 5 flights, send a gift, and speed 5 flights up with fuel, we'll get a workaholic set, which gives you some random bonuses, which is kind of nice. As you advance through the game, these daily missions get harder because, of course, you're tending to run more flights, you're tending to speed more, you know, your capacity is increased. You've also got missions here for when you join airline alliances, which we will be looking to do at some point. Excellent. Okay, so we've got 2 planes here waiting, so let's get rid of these. Good. We're finding some items from the Lost and Found set, which is pretty good. We're actually really beefing up on that, which means eventually we might be able to complete that collection, which will be really rather good. This looks like an excellent point here to put in a cut, though, and end the episode. So that's it for now. So cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, MacDoTomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more Airport City from Game Insight on the MacDoTomato channel. See you later.